welcome back to Ned here. Today is the week number 8 and the start predictions. We are already halfway through the year, but first we have to get through the week record recap. So the Raiders went 9-6 within his season record to 33-1. Canada 10-5 within his record to 57-50-1. Don went 8-7, which brings his record to 37-60-1, and I went 10-5, which would bring my record to 70-37-1. And now let's get into the predictions. Alright, up first, on Thursday night, we had the Minnesota Vikings taking out the Los Angeles Chargers. This game can be a very close game. It's the fan said the Vikings, Don said the Vikings, Brady said the Vikings. I'm going to go with the Chargers. I don't like this game. I think this game is horrible. I don't like this one. Both teams are dealing with a lot of injuries. I'm going to go with the Chargers. The Vikings can easily win. But I think the Chargers will probably to win. Yes, I don't know what's going on with the Chargers line right now. But all I know is they have a lot of injuries. But I'm going to stick with the Chargers to stay away with the win. Now, so first main games. Yes, not another international game for another few weeks. Is the Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. This game is horrible. Don said Dolphins, Brady said Dolphins against the Falcons. I'm going to go with the Falcons. Yes, the Falcons did lose the 49ers. The 49ers, well, they just shut the door away to CMC. And the Dolphins got 2 or 3 picks in a quarter. And the Dolphins are good. I'm going to go with the Falcons. The Falcons are obviously the better team. But I would not be surprised if this is a closer game than people are saying. So give me the Falcons. It's still going to be a close game. Next up is a game that I can't decide between is the Chicago Bears versus the Baltimore Ravens. Dan said Ravens, Don said Bears, Brady said Ravens. The Bears go down, they're going to stick. The Ravens are coming off the bye. I still don't know anything about Lamar Jackson. I know nothing about him. I think he's going to be back. I'm not sure, but this game is a very confusing game. At the beginning of the season, I'm going to say the Ravens. Right now, I think it's Chicago, I'm going to say the Bears. Right now, I don't know who to pick. The Raiders' defense isn't very that good, but I'm not going to gut here. I'm not going with the Bears, but this will be a very close game, and yeah, please don't let me down, Bears. This might be the only time I pick you. Next up is the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers. Well, Bills, you guys don't want this to be a trap game. The Panthers, I think, Bryce Young might not be starting this week with an injury. And Don Brady also does. I'm not good at the Bills, but if the Bills lose this game, and make it starting to get ugly for Buffalo, but I still believe in Buffalo to win, so yeah, give me the Bills. Next up is the New York Jets. The next guys. And the Cincinnati Bengals. Don said Jets, Brady said Jets, Dan said Bengals. I'm going to go with the Bengals. Yes, the Bengals did have a good game against the Steelers. And the Jets, well, they suck. They absolutely suck right now. And I'm going to go with the Bengals. I think the Bengals are finally found that they needed a quarterback. Yes, the online quarterback, yes. Jake Browning was also the partner. Looked like this guy saw that. Yes, the Steelers secondary isn't very good. It is just closer to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. They can be a very good game for the Bengals, so give me the Bengals. Next up is the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Houston Texans. This game is a very interesting game. At first, I was on the north, but Texans, I don't believe in them like I used to. I don't believe in them. Against the 49ers, Brady said 49ers, Don said 49ers. the 49ers, they underrated them. The defense, well, they had like almost no one on defense. And they beat the Falcons. I talked to the least that game. And if they did what they did against the Falcons, they got thrusting the Christian McCaffrey, the 49ers could win, so give me the 49ers. Next up is the Cleveland Browns taking out the New England Patriots. This game can be a very good sneaky game, or it could be one team just dominating like they have been past 2 weeks, the Patriots. Johnson Browns, Fraser Patriots, Gans Patriots. I'm looking at the Patriots. The Patriots are their team. Drake May has been playing very good. Mike Vrabel has been very good to that team. Very good acquisition by that front office. So I'm looking at the Patriots. And something's telling me the Browns will have this semi-good game. I think that Browns defense will have a close enough and good game. But yeah, give me the Patriots to win. Now the final noon game of Week 8 is the New York Giants versus the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is being played in Philadelphia. I think this would be a very good game against the Eagles, against the Giants, against the Giants. This game could go either way. Last time, when they played on Thursday night, I said Eagles and the Giants. The Giants are good, but last week they gave up 33 points in 1 quarter. That's not very good. Is that on the defense? Is that on the kicker? Is that on Brian Daboll? I don't know. I'm not good with the Eagles. I feel like they finally got the 30 with AJ Brown passing rushing. I think they finally got the 30 that they were looking for, that we thought they were going to be like coming into the season. I think the Eagles finally got it, so I'm going to go with the Eagles. Now, the lone 305 game is the NFC South matchup. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Saints. They said Buccaneers, Don said Buccaneers, Dan said Buccaneers, I also said Buccaneers, but I do know the Saints, no matter how good or bad the Saints are, they usually have this one game that they just beat the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are not going to sweep the Saints. They just split the I think that will happen again. But I'm going to stick with the Buccaneers. I'm going to be shocked if it comes in this matchup or the next matchup because I just know how they work. But I'm going to stick with the Buccaneers and give me the Buccaneers. Now, up the 325 games, the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. In this game, I don't know who to pick. The Broncos, or just the Broncos defense is good, but the Broncos offense is not. Meanwhile, the Cowboys, the offense is good, but the defense is not. This game, I don't know who to pick. I think this is going to be one of the better games of the week. Against the Cowboys, against the Cowboys, against the Cowboys. I don't know, because we saw the Giants dominate the Broncos last week and then just lose, soaking the first quarter to the Broncos. I don't think something like that will happen. I think the Cowboys will come into Denver and sneak away with the win. So the field goal, I think Brandon will be his clutch. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys. And I am expecting a very close game. And I'm not going to be shocked if the Broncos win. I just know this is going to be a very close game. Now the final 325 game is the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Another divisional matchup, against the Titans, against the Titans, against the Colts, obviously. The Titans, they look good in the first half against the Patriots, and then just imploded with the new interim head coach. I don't think I ever heard of the interim head coach ever getting fired. I don't know if I have. I think I might have. But I'm going to go with the Colts. The Colts are obviously the better team. They've been doing very good this year. Daniel Jones is going to win Comeback Player of the Year. Argue with the world, he's winning that. Argue with the world. But give me the Colts winning. I think it'll be I can't think it could be a close game, but I don't at the same time. So yeah, give me the Colts. Now the Sunday night football is the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, who started the run and only, and the last time the other play against Aaron Rodgers, that is not an attacker, another one. This game, I think it'll be a good game against the Steelers. These attackers, Don's attackers, is not surprised. This game can be a close game. I wouldn't be too shocked because our secondary is atrocious. So is the Steelers. This secondary is horrendous as well. But those are our southern people. They're good. Those southern men, they're good. I'm not good to Packers, obviously. And I do think it'll be a close game. And Todd's going to see people some heart attacks, definitely. But give me the Packers. Now, so Monday night football, this is the only game. Always be the only game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Can this please be a good game on Monday Night Football? So this is the only one. Thankfully. Greatest Commanders, Don's Commanders, Kansas Chiefs. This one can be a close game. Yeah, Chiefs bring out the Raiders. It's the Raiders. No one expects the Raiders to do good. The Commanders, they lost to the Cowboys in the battle, divisional matchup. Both of these teams are coming out of the divisional matchup. I'm not good to see. I think the Chiefs are they're cooking right now. They finally got a series back. They got some of the key injuries they had back, I think they did. And I think the Chiefs are now on a roll, which I kind of hate. But gonna the Chiefs to win the game. Now to the teams on night. First is the Arizona Cardinals, whose next game will be taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Then is the Detroit Lions, whose next game will be a divisional matchup against the Minnesota Vikings. And then is the Jaguars, whose next game is against the Raiders. And the Raiders, whose next game against the Jaguars. And then the Rams, whose next game is against the Saints. Lastly is the Seahawks, whose next game is against the Commanders. And with that, that'll be the end of the week number 8 NFL predictions. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and